The Spanish announce table.
I watched the Dark Side of the Ring of the Montreal Screwjob this week. Fucking excellent if you haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah. The story where Bret Hart just was being a baby and worked himself into a shoot.
Dude, that, if you, okay, shout out to my Block Strongest Man. We read his email last week, right, of YouTube, and I sent him the link. I said, hey, you're famous now. We mentioned you on this show. And I said, we answered your question. Kind of not, And he responded in an email. He said, it was like saying the words Bret Hart was equivalent to cursing at you guys. And he's right. And here's the thing. If you don't understand what we mean by Bret Hart thinks of himself in ways that nobody else thinks of himself, watch the Dark Side of the Ring of the Montreal Screwjob and listen to every time Bret Hart goes to mention something, he works in a compliment for himself before he continues the conversation. He'll be like, well, I take great pride that I consider myself a world champion because I traveled around the world defending that championship. Anyway, so we were saying, right, like, it was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, the main key point that I like taking away from that show was both Russo and Cornette hate each other.
Oh, yeah.
To the point
each other.
That Cornette says he's going to piss on his grave, which he will.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Do not doubt. If Russo dies first, he's going to do that. I kind of want that to happen because I want to see the video. And two, they both claim that they created the idea, and neither one of them probably did. So this is fucking. I agree with Scott Hall, by the way, that this is a 100% work.
No,
from the beginning.
No.
Yep.
No. Bret Hart.
I don't think it was a 100% work. I think everything leading up to the final thing, and Vince going, "Hey, look, what about this idea?" And Bret going, "Fuck it."
No.
Right?
No. Bret Hart's too dumb to keep this gimmick.
No, you know what? You know what? It just hit me. Because the whole point Bret Hart's been trying to make is, fuck you, you're not going to make a fool of me. And he still looks like a fool in that setting. So you're right. Yep, never mind.
Yeah, no.
It happened. The story that the company gives us is probably the real story. And this is the weird case that that's true.
Right. Man, Bret Hart. And here's the thing. One thing I will say about Bret Hart. Bret Hart is an amazing in-ring wrestler. So he is accurate when he says he was really good. But that's like a sore winner. No one likes a sore winner.
I know you use the term amazing as a generic adjective there, but I don't think he amazed me ever.
Oh, there were some matches he did. Oh, come on. SummerSlam with Mr. Perfect. Obviously the Iron Man match with Shawn Michaels.
The Iron Man match is the only one that ever really comes to mind. I forgot the Mr. Perfect match. And his brother's match. That one comes to mind too.
Yeah, WrestleMania 10, Owen Hart. Okay. WrestleMania 13 with Stone Cold Steve Austin. The SummerSlam match with Stone Cold Steve Austin. His SummerSlam match with British Bulldog, with Davey Boy Smith.
True.
No, he has some amazing matches.
All right, more points for you around the horn points. All right. Yeah, okay.
But again, the thing that's off-putting about him is he's a sore winner. No one likes when it's like, hey, you won first place. And they're like, fuck yeah. And everyone else is obviously second.
I can't even. Blech. I wish I would have written down. But every time they cut to Bret Hart in this documentary about something, he finds a way to make it sound real quick as a drive-by. It was like, well, of course. I mean, we knew that I have the biggest dick in the room. And once that was settled, then we started talking about, the match, right? Like, it was always a little thing. Like, it was always to set himself up as like, well, I'm the greatest and I can never do no wrong. So clearly when they said this, how could you wrong the greatest man that ever fucking lived? Yes. Like, Jesus Christ, Bret Hart thinks Bret Hart's shit does not stink. When that's if you've ever heard that phrase, right? Like, you think your shit don't stink. Bret Hart is the equivalency of that phrase. So if I can ever epitomize, like, if somebody needs to know what we mean, just watch that documentary and listen to him talk, and you'll understand what I mean.
The Spanish announce table.